Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everybody doing today? I am super excited to come here. Today, we are going to be talking about the three pillars for to scale for sustainable growth. And I am super excited to be here today. Before we go any further, I do want to introduce myself in case you don't know me. I am Lisa Balthaser. I am a business growth catalyst, and I help you to level up your business by helping you to implement systems, processes, help you with that content campaigns and technology. As well as automation, and put everything together to create that well-oiled marketing machine. So today, I have a question for you. Are you building a successful business but feeling constantly overwhelmed? Are you trading your well-being for growth? I am just curious. I'm curious about what you guys have to say about that, because many of you are. And that is the reason that I wanted to do this live video today. And that's why we are here. So give me 1 second. All righty, let's get back over here. I just lost my tab. There we are. So we're going to jump right in here, and we are going to talk about some of the things that I am seeing in the marketplace and how I can help you to get through some of those stressors. Okay. So the purpose of the video is really to go into those three pillars for sustainable growth and scaling your business. And some of the common struggles are for high achieving women are balancing growth and well-being. And how about you guys? Do you guys feel like with the combination of the demands at home, the demands in your business, it just becomes overwhelming? And sometimes that does happen. So today we're going to talk a little bit about that. So the cost of unsustainable growth is really high. And for so many people, it is something that there's dangers for emotional burnout, physical, emotional, and mental burnout. As a matter of fact, let me quote this one statistic that I read when I was researching this topic. According to a 2019 study, entrepreneurs are 50% more likely to suffer from a mental health condition such as depression, anxiety, or other mood disorders than the general population. So being an entrepreneur makes you 50% more likely to have some of these things happening with you, with your mental health. And we've all been there. Like, we've all experienced the highs and lows of having your own business and the stresses that come along with it. So let's talk about the three pillars of a sustainable scale. Okay. And the first pillar I wanted to talk about today is strategic systems and automation. I did mention those in my introduction. It's some of the things that I help my clients with every single day. I want to talk about how creating those efficient systems and automation for repetitive tasks, it really helps you to free up your time and your energy. So if you are spending a lot of time doing some mundane tasks in your business, it's taking up time that you need to actually produce and achieve the goals that you want to produce or achieve. And what that does is cause stress when you have to complete those tasks. So when you automate them, or when you hire somebody, because the other side of that is, if you can't automate it, maybe it's best for you to actually build a strong team. And having a strong team where everybody is on board, on the same page, will help you to really grow and scale your business efficiently without stressing yourself out. Okay. an important hire is extremely valuable. But note that I said that you have to be really careful about who you hire. It has to be a person that is 100% on board with what your goals are. Okay, so it has to be the right person. And for the things that you can automate, you definitely want to get those automated. You want to create other efficient systems and processes in your business, which is really what I help my clients to achieve. Um, and here's the thing, some examples of some of those systems and processes that I help my clients with are CRM systems, um, looking for virtual assistants and knowing when it's the right one, project management tools. Those are some of the tools that you may be using every single day in your business. I also help my clients to create some automation that allows them to free up their time and energy. The thing about automation is, and I do want to point this out, a lot of people feel like, oh my gosh, just building that automation out is just so time consuming. But here's the thing, once you have that automation in place, okay, you kind of build it and you can kind of forget about it as long as it's working and doesn't break. Okay, you do have to monitor that though. But once it's built, it runs on its own. So automation is super, super important. And when you don't have these systems and processes built in, when you don't have automation built in, or when you're using the wrong tool, it can really actually increase the stress that you are having in your business. Now, let me give you an example of that because I've experienced that myself. So I mentioned a couple of the tools there, and I mentioned project management tools. Well, in the past, I have used different project management tools. I've used Trello, I've used ClickUp, I've used Asana, I've used several others actually. Also, I've tested out Monday. I've done like a lot of testing in that area. And what I found every single time when I picked up a new tool to use that was supposed to make my life easier, it actually stressed me out even more than I already was, because just learning the tool and getting it to work and then remembering to go there and changing my whole process became super stressful. And even with tools that I was using for a really long time, such as Trello, such as ClickUp, it was just an added burden to have to go to another place to actually use the tool. So I found those things to be quite inefficient, and they did create a lot of stress. So if you're finding that also, then the system just is not right for you. What I did find is, now you guys may know I am a Keep certified partner. What I did find is I am implementing the Keep app, and I am actually using the Keep app for a lot of the functions that I was using that for. Okay, those other programs for, and when everything's in one place, it makes it a little bit easier for me. Okay, so pillar number one really is all about getting a strategic systems in place and automating. Okay, pillar number two is intentional energy management. Now, you guys, you entrepreneurs out there, you guys know that being an entrepreneur takes a lot of energy, a lot of the time. Okay. It is not for the faint of heart. And most of you put in way more hours than you probably should in a given week. So, some of the things that I wanted to talk about today in this area are prioritizing self-care and setting boundaries. So often I find entrepreneurs, they do not prioritize their self-care. I actually build self-care into my schedule every single week, and I make it a priority. And if I don't, I find that, my mind just doesn't stop. I need that time to take care of myself so that I can actually function at an optimal level when I am working. Okay. And you really do need to prioritize that, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you are no good for those around you and your business. Okay. The other thing is setting boundaries. Okay. So many entrepreneurs that I know work from home. And if you work from home, you probably experience intrusions during the day. Maybe somebody needs something, or maybe people don't. And this happens a lot with a lot of new entrepreneurs. So probably not you, because I am talking to someone that's been in business for a while. But sometimes when you work at home, people don't understand that you're actually working, and you are not available for things such as running an errand, or going to the store, taking somebody to the doctor, and you're not available. It is a work day. Okay. And a lot of times entrepreneurs don't have those boundaries set. So it really, you should be prioritizing those things. um, Another strategy for managing energy levels, and I think this is really super important, is time blocking. I know for starters, I use power hours in my day, and it's 1 hour of focus time where I get like so much done. Okay. And I get a lot done in that hour, more than I get done any other time of the day, because it's really focused time. Okay. And what I use that for are sales activities. So that's one strategy for actually managing your stress and your energy and getting a lot done in a short period of time. Another thing to keep in mind is mindfulness, um, and meditating on the word. Okay, so I am a Christian entrepreneur. So when I say meditating, I don't mean what most people think of as meditating. Meditating on the word. Who are you in Christ? What is your purpose? What is your mission? Just being mindful of those things and bringing yourself back to your core purpose. And the other thing that I think is really important for entrepreneurs to work in and manage their energy levels is to implement exercise. Put exercise in your days. Make sure you're not totally sedentary. Get up once an hour. Whatever it is that you need to do to work those things into your day. Okay. So I want to really stress the connection between your physical and mental well-being and your business success. If you are not physically or mentally well, it will affect your business and it will affect your relationships. Okay. And that is why prioritizing and being very intentional on your energy management is so important. Because if any of those levels are not working right, it's going to affect the other one. So when you are physically well, when you are mentally well, okay, more than likely your relationship is going better, and more than likely your business is going better. What I have found for myself and for my clients is that when you are not physically well, when you are not mentally well, when you're or when your relationship, when there are issues in your relationship, it definitely affects your business. It's like a trifecta: your health, your business, and your relationships all work together. And if one of those things isn't working right, it does affect the other things. So it's really, really important to focus on those things and make sure that you are managing them well and being very intentional about the things that you are doing. The other thing that I want to mention here, and this is, ladies, this is for you. Learn when to say no. I know we all think we are super women and we can do it all. And I know I have in the past, and I still do sometimes. I just think I can go, go, go like the Energizer Bunny and nothing will happen. Well, that's not true of anyone. So I think it's really important to learn to say no, prioritize what's important and what's not, so that you can have the energy that you need when you need it. Okay, so that was pillar number 2. So pillar number 1 was strategic systems and automation. Pillar number 2 is intentional energy management. So important, guys. I can't even stress that enough. Now, pillar number 3, and this one is a little bit more out there. You can't really put your finger on it, but this is something that I really want you guys to think about. Pillar number 3 is purpose-driven alignment. Okay. Purpose-driven alignment. Okay. And the reason why this is so important is because if your business goals or your business values and your business goals do not match up with your personal values, there's going to be a conflict. Okay. There's going to be a conflict, and that will cause stress. That will cause things not to work well for you. Okay. So those things fuel the motivation that you need to be successful in your business while reducing the stress level. Okay. Because everything is aligned. If they're not aligned, it will create more stress and you're not going to be as passionate about it. One thing I do want to mention here, and I put a little note in here to remember to talk about this: don't copy others, just be you. So often entrepreneurs, they see people doing this or doing that, and they just want to be like them. They think that if they do those same things, that they will be successful. But here's the real deal. If it's not you, if it's not something that is aligned with who you are, your purpose in life, then it will not work for you. Okay. It works for them because it's aligned with who they are and what their purpose is. But you need to really find your own individual alignment in what it is that you do and what you bring to the world. Another thing that can help you have purpose-driven alignment is to create a business that makes a positive impact. So what are you impacting? Are you helping people in some way? Are you moving people to a higher level in some way? What is that impact that you have on the world? Are you promoting something that will help people's health and wellness? There's so many ways that entrepreneurs can impact people. When you identify the positive impact that you have on your audience, on your clients, it allows you to really be aligned in everything that you do and what you talk about and attract more of the right people. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about here is knowing your why. So what is your why? What is your why? Your why helps you, guides you in all the decisions that you make. So one of my whys is to lift women out of poverty mindset and give them the tools that they need to really be successful in this world, have an impact on others, and to really change the world, because I do believe that women have the power to change the world in a positive way. Okay. So when you are looking at your why, know your why inside out and understand what motivates you to stick with that why. Having a clear vision of where you're going and what you want to do, what you want to work towards, is also very important in knowing your why. So your why and your clear vision combined will help you with direction, will help you with motivation, and will help you with focus. That's why those things are so critical. So as I went through those 3 things, the 3 pillars, pillar number 1 is strategic systems and automation. Pillar number 2 is intentional energy management. And pillar number 3 is purpose-driven alignment. When you have those 3 things together, they are so powerful. So what I want you guys to do is to really think about, what I went over today. And I want you to really look at your business and look to see if it is aligned with your personal values, or if you're copying off of somebody else, because a lot of you may be. A lot of you saw somebody else do something and you're doing it too because you think that will lead to your success, or that will lead to so much of income, whatever your belief is. I also want you to look at your systems and check to see, are you doing things that you shouldn't be doing, that you can hire somebody else to do? Are you doing things that you can maybe automate And the other thing that I want to look at is, are you working in exercise into your day? And how can you go about doing that in a better way? Okay. All of these things are so important. Those are your action steps for each of the pillars. And I really want to encourage you guys to really think about the ways that you can improve your ways. And the last thing that I want to bring to you today is I would love to jump on a call with you guys. I'm putting my link up there right now. It's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/consultation with Lisa. Consultation and Lisa are capitalized if you're just listening. bit.ly/consultation with Lisa. Consultation and Lisa are capitalized. I want to invite you on a call, invite you to have a conversation with me to see how I can help you to maybe get some of those things in place, up level your business in a way that you haven't been able to do. Okay, so maybe you have been up leveling and now you're just overwhelmed and exhausted. You have that flow of clients coming in and you're just like, oh my gosh, I need a break somewhere. I can't even go on vacation. Let's look at your business together. I can help you to make things a little bit more efficient so that you can take the time that you need to really enjoy your life. Isn't that what you really started your business to do anyway, to impact lives and to have the freedom to enjoy yours? So let's jump on a call. It is a free call, and I will help you to look at some things in your business, and I will also tell you how you can potentially work with me going forward. I have several ways. I did just up level my one-on-one coaching programs. So if one-on-one coaching is something that you're interested in, we can definitely talk about that. But I do have other ways to work with me. So I really would love for you guys, get on a call with me. Let's talk. Let's look at your business. Let's make this easier for you. Instead of spending so much time and overwhelm, I really want to see you to help you achieve that level of success that you've been looking for without feeling like you're so stressed out and you can't do all the things. Okay. And I know we've all been there in business at one point or another, but I can help you to make things a little bit easier in your business. I do want to emphasize the value of personalized guidance and support in your business. There is nothing more valuable. I know I have one of the best experience I had was working with one of the coaches that I had a couple years ago. She really had eyes for things that I didn't see. Sometimes all it takes is the eyes of a coach or a consultant to really see some things in your business and point them out to you and get things working so much better. That's what happened with me. And I want to help you do that too. So remember, this is a complimentary discovery call, and I will help you with anything that I can on the call. I will also tell you how you can work with me going forward to really up level in 2025, because my goal for you is to really get your business up leveled, get rid of the overwhelm, get rid of the stress, and finally get to a place where you can really enjoy your business. Okay. So let's get that sustainable growth going. It is possible. So let me know if you guys find anything in your business. If you do, if you find anything in your business, things we went over today, and you want to hit me up, message me, or actually put a comment here. What did you find? Did you find that you were being efficient? Did you find that you're wasting a lot of time doing things that you shouldn't do? I'm really curious. Do you not make time for exercise? Is your business unaligned? All of those things are things that are so super important. And I would love to hear back from you guys. So I encourage you, take a look at it, schedule a call with me, and let's do this in 2025. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to have a conversation with you on a call.